Alright, and we're going to go to the next set of this pool. Drip's going to be going against Captain Dorf.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time indeed. It is unbelievable. Oh, Goblin. That makes sense.
Almost out?
Yeah, it's almost out.
Who's my stream?
He is in Winter Set top 8, beating Tweak. Where'd Tweak go? Did he Seth? Looks like we're going to have a battle of the secondary starting off. Drip going Steve again, and then Captain Dorf going Greninja.
It makes sense, especially since Drip chose first. I've not only have the same opinion, but many Pac-Mans kind of see Steve as just like TLC Pac-Man, because he kind of has the same neutral and just like a better advantage state.
I could see that, because the people that ended up picking up Steve were either like players like Yanni, who were normally Luigi mains, or they were Pac-Mans like Didi.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think Didi dropped Steve now, but I could be wrong.
He still plays Steve. He did. I know him and Jake went double Steve at the MomoCon.
MomoCon?
But also, on the other hand, I don't know who does better in this matchup, because I know there is a jab 0 to death on Greninja, and those are like the easiest ones to do.
But
So,
I mean, Drip isn't going for him. Just
he went for one and just missed the last nair on it. I don't know if it was the SDI or just him missing it, but he had most of the combo.
Okay.
But he's mostly just going for up tilt right now, which it's paying off, but I feel like he could also mix up just slightly more.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice recovery though. Now he's doing the Jake smash. It's not like there's too much risk, especially versus Greninja, who doesn't really have a good out of shield. So the Greninja has to try and whip punish it, which trying to whip punish Steve F smash is very not in your favor for risk reward.
Yeah. I mean, we can see right now, just Captain Dorf literally on his last stock. Drip hasn't even lost a single stock of his. Doesn't even have a lot of mats either. Just only a couple irons.
But he has diamond still.
Yep.
And that's what really matters. He has diamond.
Diamond
gold,
and a little bit of iron.
And he has gold through the power rails.
That's not going to kill just yet, but I can see a minecart coming in soon.
Oh, I thought that was going to
I thought the anvil was going to kill.
I've definitely seen worse. I'm pretty sure most moves will be out. I was about to say most moves will kill right here.
Game 1's going to go to Dripnotic.
New stage, going to Callus this time. I know there's some tech that Steve can do, but also I'm pretty sure this is one of the stone stages, which is a lot worse.
Yeah.
But I know on this stage there's 2 different cycles for mining, so you can technically get 2 diamonds like back to back, as long as you cycle between. We're gonna see the Pac-Man switch too, which definitely makes sense. You didn't see the Greninja going well, so.
Mm-hmm.
And Pac-Man does definitely have some things. Most of the fruit eat minecart, and so does Hydrant, obviously.
Yeah.
It's also slightly harder to react to shield a lot of the projectiles, because when you're mining, you go through 9 extra frames to shield. So it's basically like you have to shield while playing Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
But he does need to get some tools back, or it's gonna start getting kind of rough.
Yeah, you can kind of. Oh no, I don't know if Drip is trying to like wait until his stock to that. Nope, he's just gonna go straight for the iron.
I think he was just waiting to get enough. Well, no, he had went for diamond.
Do you guys have like a Sharpie? I just want to like write my name on my cup.
I don't have a pen.
So.
That might not work. I don't want to poke a hole through it.
I might have a Sharpie actually.
I should.
Yeah, so far the Pac-Man has been very beneficial.
I'll try this.
So far the Pac-Man's been very beneficial right now. I mean, he's got the lead over Drip right now.
Yeah, it's definitely
and the Bell's
helping.
able to cancel out. Not able to get, like, I think an out smash probably would have been really good instead of going for an up air.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he might have doubted that the up smash would have connected, maybe. But
Maybe,
I don't know.
or like didn't expect how long the stun would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
You can tell that he was not expecting how long that was going to be. Also, but the Bell did go completely over, which is good.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's definitely dead. I think if he would have DI'd in slightly, he would have.
I'm just gonna leave these here.
Yeah.
I think if he would have DI'd in, he could have probably pegged off the block.
Mhm.
But you know, you either get to do survival DI or pray for the tech.
Yeah. So while Drip has a lot of iron, there's not really a lot of diamonds that he has right now. And so instead of worrying about trying to get the stock, you're trying to make sure to try to get some of this iron set up. That way, he'll be able to, once that next stock's taken, he'll be able to easily destroy that other stock coming in.
The problem with getting diamonds on this stage is the mining's a lot slower, which
Is this a stone
it's
or
a stone,
iron stage?
it's a stone stage.
Stone?
Yeah, which is still just as slow.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as slow, but it's the second slowest after iron. So,
Yeah, but also, I'm pretty sure most of the mining, aside from FD and obviously Town Smash will have wood,
that's usually
like
what you
Battlefield
do.
Stone,
And
small
so
Battlefield
PS2s.
Stone, PS2 Stone.
Yeah, and usually the minings on those are still slow. They want to get you to the other three stages if they can. But we're going back to Kalos, so he must not have thought it was the stage, but maybe something else.
Trying a different.
Oh, I get what he's
platform
doing.
strat.
Okay, I get it. He's trying to basically make a wall so he can mine for free and then use the platform to basically cover from above whenever Dorf's obviously going to try and hydrant him.
I get it, because he'd always make 2 block walls and the Bell would go over, so he's trying to make 3 block walls this time so the Bell wouldn't interfere with mining.
Mm-hmm. And he already has diamond on deck and one of the fruit. I think he should have kept the item instead of trying to throw it to break the hydrant. Oh wow, that was good damage.
Really good. And he's got another diamond on the back just in case the stock doesn't go right.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to go for an extra fruit, but that minecart's just going to punch him out right there. Oh my gosh, wow.
That was a good catch though from Drip.
And now that he has the fruit, we won't be able to punish. Yeah, I want to know if I want to be right under that. Just because that hydrant would be able to. I think what Captain Dorf's doing really well. Oh, I don't know exactly if it's really well. Because sometimes the bell point is on point. Like where he wants the bell to be. But sometimes when he tries to like throw at the edge, it gets caught up on that platform. And it's just like, it just kind of like just immediately gone. Like you can't really do anything about it after. Because if you try to land there, then Steve's just going to be able to punish with like, maybe an up smash if that reaches. I don't think it would.
Under a pocket should, I think, as long as he has to land. If he can land somewhere else, he might be fine.
Yeah.
I will say, Drip is running out of total mats at the moment. Even if he does have diamond, you want to have full mats at all points. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, you can see on his map bar right now, all he really has is, like, he has a decent amount of iron, but that's really it. Like, you don't have a lot of stone for blocked, and you're going to be wasting a lot of those iron blocks on making walls, and you do not want to do that.
Yeah. Because those are iron mats that you could be using for disadvantage or even advantage state. I know they're playing kind of a cat and mouse game at the moment. Oh wow. He caught that out too.
The fact that he caught it is actually really scary because that's really been the main thing that Captain Dorf's been using to get advantage.
And I know this is really scary because he's fairly solid on the mats right now. And he still has diamond and gold. And still a lot of iron. He will have to figure out how to get some more normal mats though. Even though I guess using iron to
yeah, you can see Captain Dorf's kind of using that bell a little too early, and Drip's able to get that easy punish. But doesn't get the forward air.
I feel like if he would have gone for a back air, it would have killed too.
I think the back air would have killed, definitely. I will say, even though you don't want to use iron as your block, it is working very helpful for these defensive walls.
Yeah.
Because now the fruit isn't able to go in.
Yeah.
And that's going to allow Drip to take that second game. Or I guess it would be third game, but all Drip needs is one more, and he wins the set. I wonder how Combo Breaker is doing. Because people are looking at Monocom, but...
Gonna see the same characters out again, which makes sense. There's not really a reason to switch.
I think the fact that they both won stuff, I think it is the right play.
I don't think letting him mine is going to be the best choice for Pac. I think he wants to try and break blocks with like down tilt and then run under, or at least try and threaten to run under. Because you don't always have to try and attack them the second you can get through blocks, but trying to like bait that you can is what you really want to do, because then when he commits, you can do that and they'll F smash him. That was a 0 to death.
Yeah. I will say though, this as long as Dripnotic is able to claim this set over Captain Dorf, he is locked into taking that winner spot of his pool. That's going to be huge for him. I like how Dorf has on one end is playing very playing very campy because you know he has the advantage. But at the same time, you also don't want to be too campy against Steve because you're just giving him a free chance to get Diamond. You can see right now, even he has Diamond in hand as well as in deck.
Yeah, he's definitely mixing up. Dorf is mixing up his approaches a lot, which is helping because if Steve does something committal like that F smash, it's fairly easy to punish it with something extremely hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, we saw Bell beat out Hart. Steve's gonna use his other diamond before his next stock, which is crazy. But sometimes you have to because I'm pretty sure that was his pickaxe that was gone, which you kind of need for Steve.
Yeah.
It's not only his fair and bear, but his only like real burst option in dash attack is now gone. Oh wow, I can't believe Pack back air beat that out. See him mining again. I think he just added some iron to his I don't know what move it was because it made the sound, but I didn't get to see what he was missing, I guess. I think it was his sword actually, because I think I saw a different color on it. Yeah.
Oh, well, we're on last stock. Captain Dorf about mid%, but needs to make sure he's able to take this work in to continue the set, or Drip is going to move on to the winner's side in the final bracket.
It's definitely an F smash away, I think, almost from either character. Like that, yeah.
Yep. It doesn't help that the Hydra gets into the hitbox, but
yeah.
Dripnotic is going to take that set 3-1 over Captain Dorf.